And with over 30 vineyards in New Hampshire, YCN recently visited one of the newest, Black Bear in Salisbury, owned by Kelly and Ted Jarvis. In 2008, they planted their first vine and today are harvesting grapes to make into a wonderful Granite State product. Let's learn more about the process of going from grape to glass.
Typically, our harvest time is right around the middle of September, end of September, October, depending on the year. We'll do a bench test, see where our sugar levels are at. Once I get to those levels of the sugar levels, the pH levels, and the acid levels, and I'm right at those numbers I want to be at, that's when we'll decide to harvest the grapes.
We try it, and if we like it, then we bottle it. It's also on the feedback that we got from people. So what we're making now has already been tested and tried by people, and people have liked it.
We have a lot of family and friends come in, and we like to throw a big party here at Black Bear Vineyard. People will come down and help us harvest the grapes. What we do is we take each box of grapes and we'll weigh it so we know from year to year what yieldage we're getting from that particular variety. Once I have all the calculations of the weight of the grapes, we put them in the crusher, the stemmer. We start to slowly get the juice from that, and you have the natural flowing juice. It comes from that barrel into the wine press. You put the grapes in the wine press and you slowly start to press the juice from the grapes, and that'll go into a tank. That tank will get transferred down into where we're going to start our primary fermentation down into the wine cellar. That typically takes about 14 days. I know that the yeast have done their job, and now that juice is now technically wine. And then it's throughout the year as we're processing that wine and we're clarifying that wine, which is what's called racking off. And the wine will get brighter and brighter and brighter till we're getting ready to bottle. But the longer it sits in the bottle, obviously, like any good wine, the better it's going to get, and the more complexities you're going to have sitting right in the bottle. But you can drink our wine within that year's time.
Hopefully we can do events and corporate events and weddings. Some of the things we talked about is maybe doing some jazz on the vineyard next year. People come up, have some wine, sit at the fireplace, have a little picnic. We just became the #3 winery in New Hampshire, so that made us very, very excited. Thank you everyone who voted for us. They can find us on our website, either blackbearvineyard.com. It has all our contact information on there. Even our neighbors up the road that we didn't even get to meet, because everybody's acres away, so it's not like you see them right next door, and they're coming, they're like, "Hi, I'm your neighbor." I'm like, "Oh my God." So it's fun getting to meet those people and having them enjoy having the vineyard in Salisbury and really supporting us. Everybody's been a really big support for us, and we're really liking that.
Wow, what a great story. Congratulations to Black Bear and their owners, Kelly and Ted, for being recognized as the 3rd best vineyard in the state with their short history already. If you're interested in visiting or want to know more, just check out their website for more information.